Okay, so we're recording now. This is the recording that we are doing. We are telling stories.
And this is Penguin Podcasts, which Jeremy forgot to add.
Uh-oh.
And I'm Jeremy, and the other person is Colton.
I'm Colton and this is Jeremy. We're basically.
Okay, Colton, would you like to tell a story?
Yeah, I'll tell a story. I'll tell a story about one time when I was a little kid and I got my head hit a rock. A rock hit my head. Um, it's kind of a crazy story. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, of course, Jeremy.
All right, let's see how this goes. Okay, so when I was 7, my brother and I were playing by the Columbia River. And do you know what the Columbia River is?
Yeah.
Huge river.
Yeah, big.
Big sturgeons. And the river is just flowing really fast.
Well, it seems dangerous.
It's a little dangerous. But my brother and I, you know what we were doing? We were playing by the river. And we were throwing rocks at the river. And we thought, you know what would be more fun than throwing rocks at the river?
What?
Throwing rocks at other rocks.
Oh, no.
But you know what we didn't think about?
What?
We didn't think if we threw rocks kind of in each other's direction, that those rocks could ricochet and hit each other, hit us like each other. So I threw the rock and it broke in half, and I thought, "Oh, that's awesome. It broke in half." And he was like, "Oh, I can do that too." So he threw the rock and it broke in half. And then we were throwing rocks, and then he threw a rock and it broke in half, and one of the pieces ricocheted and sliced my head open.
Oh, no.
And it just barely grazed me, but blood was gushing down my face. It was just blood was coming all in my eyes.
No.
And I was like, ah! And I was crying. And I was freaking out.
Yeah, that must be pretty scary.
It was a little scary.
Did like ambulances show up?
You know, my mom was just up the hill. She couldn't see us, but she heard me screaming, and she ran down this hill and she started screaming. And then she rushed me to the hospital because it was actually just around the corner from the hospital.
Oh, really?
It was very close to the hospital.
Right.
So we got in the car, drove to the hospital, and the next thing I remember, the doctor was saying, "Yeah, you don't even need a stitch. It's already done bleeding. It's just clotted." So it wasn't that big a deal, but I remember at the time being pretty freaked out by it.
Yeah, I would be pretty freaked out by it too. There's actually one time where I got hit in the mouth with a rock, but that's another time to tell that story, and we're ending the podcast right now.